I've been at the University of Sydney since 2011 and started doing research in Myanmar since 2013, inspired by my first honors student here, a Burmese Australian named Alex Gu. I'm a development economist working in the same research area as last week's Nobel Prize. My first project in Myanmar was an entrepreneurship training program that started in 2013 with Alex and some colleagues in the business school. And I work on private sector development and new technologies, so that's what I'll talk about today. So the projects I'll talk about today are all linked to this massive reduction in cost of SIM cards. You can see, back in even in 2010, it was a couple $1,000s for a SIM card in Myanmar. Then there was a big spectrum auction, international companies entered, and you have this massive expansion of mobile network access, and much of that is through smartphones. So we want to think about the implications of that for economic development. So the previous talk, one is in maternal health. So the previous talk greatly motivated this, the need maybe to use technologies to improve maternal health in Myanmar. There's another Nobel Prize in economics, James Heckman, who's worked on the Heckman curve, which says that the highest return investments you can make in human capital are early life. And so with this smartphone interface, we want to think about whether technology can help. So we're working with Tech, which is a social enterprise that has the most widely used maternal health app in Myanmar, the Myanmar app. And so we're rolling out a research study that's evaluating the Myanmar app later this year to see how effective it is, a consumer-focused maternal health app, whether it can complement the work that's being done in the public health system. Myanmar is also the basis for Myanmar's new digital birth registry, and so that'll bring other opportunities to bring people into the digital ecosystem and provide information and other services. I lost my title on this one, but another project is leveraging a partnership between Yoma Bank and Wave Money. So Wave Money is the largest mobile money provider in Myanmar. Again, Wave is taking advantage of this massive mobile network expansion to provide access to digital financial services. So Wave Money has probably been the fastest mobile money system to scale anywhere in the world. You can see in the early years it grew faster than Kenya's famous M-Pesa mobile money system, and it's now handling transfers worth about 2% of Myanmar's GDP. So there's tremendous potential to increase financial inclusion. Another interesting thing about the Wave Money network is that it works through an agent, a network of 45,000 agents, 80% of whom are women. So we're starting a research project with Yoma Bank and Wave Money that's evaluating the impacts of potentially large loans up to the value of about 20,000 Australian dollars that Yoma Bank is providing to Wave Money agents. So we want to look at the impacts on mobile money access, agents' enterprises, and the empowerment, especially of these women business owners. A final project, again, at Sydney Uni we work on lots of similar topics, so on agriculture. This is looking at agricultural value chain finance in partnership with the Myanmar Economic Association and other partners. So in Myanmar, like many countries, agriculture makes a huge contribution to the economy, and yet the share of financial access that goes to the agricultural sector is a much smaller proportion relative to the contribution to GDP and employment. So we've started a project with support from organizations including the ACR, the Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research, that's doing policy and research analysis on trying to expand access to financial services for agriculture. And one of our newest research projects is looking at the impacts of a mobile app-based microfinance loan for farmers. So, stop there.